In a child's life, there is little anticipation that can compare to that felt on Christmas Eve. That being said, sitting on the couch waiting for my parents to decide how best to quiet our bellowing tummies comes close to that. See, on Friday nights, my mom would run errands. And that meant only one thing. My dad sitting in the car listening to football while my mom wanders aimlessly dragging me from store to store. Also, it meant we would be eating out for dinner. Oh, the wondrous possibilities. Kids' meals with toys, coloring mats with crayons. Alternatively, there are other options they might choose, like that one restaurant where the lady sits on the stool with an electric keyboard and plays slowed-down versions of already really slow songs. Yeah, there's that option. But no, not tonight. Oh no, tonight they did right by my brother and I. Tonight we will feast at the hometown buffet. My mom corrects me. It's pronounced buffet. Whatever. It's not my fault. My vocabulary extends beyond food definitions. But hometown buffet? Guys, if Jack Skellington had chosen to go through the Thanksgiving turkey door instead of the Christmas tree door, it would have led him to hometown buffet. When walking into a hometown buffet, the first thing you notice that separates it from all other buffets, it's primarily white. All over the walls. It is the main color scheme. White walls with summer green carpet and bench cushions. Also, their toilet stalls are brushed steel, but more on that later. The hostess escorts you across the green carpet, and it's like crossing someone's lawn for your invitation to an intimate backyard barbecue. And that old town neighborhood charm continues through all the Norman Rockwell paintings all over the wall. Once seated, you meet the single most important person in the entire establishment. No, not the chocolate milk machine. Important, yes, but not a person. Your waiter. You see, at Hometown Buffet, children are rewarded for good behavior. When your waiter is witness to your angelic acts, they would give you a single priceless golden coin. Priceless because it's made of plastic and no one cares about it. But for us kids, it's worth so much more because at Hometown Buffet's exit was a prize machine that only works on plastic coins. And quarters, should you not get a good child coin and your parents aren't looking. As soon as that waiter shows up at your table, the game's afoot. Suddenly, and to the shock of all who knew you, your vocabulary consists of, "Oh yes ma'am," and "Oh yes sir." Please and thank you lose all meaning and only become words you shout at the passing waiter. "Oh please," "Thank you." It was exhausting. You had to really be on your toes, especially when the parents joined in. You see, they loved to order you around when the waiter was near because you didn't dare tell them no. When it came to the coins, there was one thing you could always expect. The waitstaff would never, ever discover your exquisite, angelic goodness before they brought the check. The rule, as clearly stated by the hostess every time you come in, was that the waitstaff would give you a coin upon noticing your good behavior. Who the crap trained these idiots? 500 plus acts of valor and angelic kindness, and now they notice as we're leaving? Jeez, you'd almost think they thought that was the plan, but I knew better. I was just dealing with serious amateurs. Enough about coins. Let's talk about the reason we're here. The buffet. Allow me to give you a tour. To my right, and towards the front of the buffet, where the flowing grass carpet meets the tile, you have the salad bar. Now, motherly law states that you must get a plate full of food from the salad bar before you are allowed anywhere near the other options. But the waitstaff is watching, so we will comply. Once that task is completed, we move on to our other options. Directly over my right shoulder is the soup and bread bar. also known as Blueberry Muffin Island, because really, who gives a crap about the other stuff? To my left is the bar I like to call Old Reliable. Stuff like mac and cheese, mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, and sticky buns. You know, like an ex-lover, always there if nothing else looks good. Beside that is Carnivore Island, closely guarded by the one with knives. Directly behind me is Chad, and right behind him, at the center of the buffet, is tonight's special bar. Sometimes it's Italian night. Other nights, it's Mexican. And then there are those nights we call open fridge nights. Yeah, those are the nights you turn to your ex. One particular night, they were serving up liver and onions. Yeah, I'm so glad you said that. But somebody's gonna be like, yeah, nobody does that. However, I will tell you this, the meat carries a curse in my family. It is of some serious contention because my mom loves to eat the organ that filters blood coming through your digestive tract and then secretes bile back into your intestines. The rest of us in the family find it very hard to enjoy the taste of an organ that filters blood coming through your digestive tract and then secretes bile back into your intestines. But that's just us. My dad and I just stared at the slice of gray matter beneath rings of onions in a steaming silver tray. Does your mother know, he asks. I nodded my head. Yeah. I wanted to apologize to him in her behalf, but we both knew it was my dad's fault he married a liver lover, not mine. To my shock, my dad grabbed the tongs and lifted a small piece of liver from the tray. I will give you $5 if you eat it. Ooh, I narrowed my eyes. Prove it. He reaches into his pocket and produces a $5 bill. You have my word. My dad is a prankster and a joker, but not a liar. The piece of meat was no bigger than a child's hamburger patty. Totally doable. Challenge? Accepted. He dropped it on my plate. At the table, my mom saw the liver and immediately looked at my dad. What did you do? He slapped the $5 bill on the table. All of it. Easy. Fork and knife in hand, I noticed right away that the intense orange of the heat lamps, replaced with the natural sunlight streaming through the window, now gave the meat an apparent green tint and had a nice rainbow sheen over the top. Didn't God promise that as long as there's a rainbow, nothing bad would happen? Okay. Don't do it, John. I look up at my mother. Of all the people in my life, she is the one who would take joy in me eating liver, and she's warning me. I wouldn't even eat it. I look at my dad. He picks up the $5 bill. I know you can do it. I slap it back down. I'm doing this. It was a tiny piece. I mean, 4 bites at most. I cut the first piece and fork it. I can smell metal as I put it in my mouth and chew. First bite is easy and I stop. Pennies fill my mouth. Nickels and dimes join in as metallic taste overcomes my mouth, and something else. My chew slows and the smile drops from my dad's face. John. I hold up a shaking hand, and with a mouth full, I try to tell him, I got this. But the meat has been percolating in my mouth and dribbles down my chin. Then before I can think, I swallow the leaden saliva. So I had mentioned that they have a lovely brushed steel restroom with the stalls, and really it's modern considering the time, like mid-90s. Gorgeous restroom, especially considering the kind of restaurant. I became very familiar with that brushed steel. 30 seconds later, I'm on my knees, and I'm begging, and I'm giving back Hometown Buffett my entire evening. I never earned that $5, and I will never, ever try to again. But I wasn't the only one who struggled with keeping things down. My little brother loved Hometown Buffett too. For me, it was a culinary experience, different foods, different flavors, and as much as I wanted. For my brother, there was chocolate. Chocolate pudding, chocolate ice cream, chocolate cake, chocolate brownies, chocolate fudge, and chocolate milk. He loves chocolate milk above all things because where he had eaten certain foods before diving into the dessert bar, chocolate milk was a treat he could drink the whole meal. And boy, did he drink like a true alcoholic. The words, "Don't you think you've had enough?" mean nothing. To this day, I ask my parents why they never cut him off, and the answer I only ever get is regret. Did you know that the body cannot hold a gallon of milk? No matter how much you try, your body just says nope and gives it all back. Did you know the same reaction happens to a 5-year-old who ate 3 platefuls of food, an equal portion of dessert, and 4 glasses of chocolate milk during it all? Oh, let's be honest, it really happened at the 3rd glass. True story, my family has never left a hometown buffet where my brother did not throw up at the table, in the car, in the parking lots, all over the grassy carpet, or on the rare occasion, the toilet. The majesty of such a miracle is discussed to this day, usually followed by my imploring for someone, anyone, to please tell me how no one ever saw the kid with the chocolate milk mustache as volatile. Sadly, my last time at Hometown Buffet was in my mid-teens. We moved to a state without one. Only to find out that most of them, if not all of them, closed later on. I wish I could say I fondly remember that last evening, but it was not one that went well for me. No, it wasn't because I was too old to get the good child coin. It wasn't that the man in the giant bee costume, the official Hometown Buffet mascot, made one too many rounds by our table that night. It wasn't the introduction of the kiddie pool. Oh, did you not know about the kiddie pool? Yeah, they have a kiddie pool at the Hometown Buffet. It's the chocolate fountain. Every kid plays in the kiddie pool. But no, not even that could ruin my trip. Upon our arrival, I was quick to take note that a high school cheerleading squad was present. Every time I went up to get my food, they were there too. So many choices that night. Because it was barbecue night! I'm not sure what it was exactly keeping my cool. The fact I avoided overloading my plate with my Jurassic Park shirt. Perhaps my personal sacrifice to stay away from any of the evening specials that would leave my face smeared with sauce. But whatever it was, I had their attention. They would smile, and there would even be a few well-received, though awkwardly delivered comments between us. Then came dessert. Hometown Buffet has a particularly large dessert bar. One long counter against the mirrored wall that had every delectable cake, pudding, candy, and frozen treat one could imagine. The best was the sundae bar. I was making my sundae when I noticed several of the cheerleaders joining me. We didn't talk, just made eyes, smiled at each other, followed by their blushed cheeks and some giggling. Pouring chocolate sauce on my ice cream, I ended up with a little bit on my finger. No big deal. I went to suck the chocolate off my finger. So fun fact, the glass that comes down in front of your face is called a sneeze guard. And a lot of restaurants have really strict regulations that needs to be really clean. Well, that night, the Hometown Buffet sneeze guard had a chocolate smear on this side and a forehead grease on this side. The cheerleaders were not amused, and I had a headache. Hometown Buffet was gone. Hometown Buffet was gone after that, but we took with us our lessons. I always choose now to wipe the food off my finger with a napkin as opposed to licking it off. I have never again allowed money to convince me to eat liver. Just liver. I'll do other things. Likewise, plastic coins no longer have influence over me at the dinner table. And my brother, he's learned to drink in moderation. Thank you.